and yet too common. Watch I say international diplomacy. We say monosuit na ya na motiase chen. Anshenye ye. Na mpombo ko de.
Me to me bibia boko. Me sorry nra.
Oh, no problem.
But na nya me fault ya mom fault.
Saon. E ba ne sen.
So me ba say as I 18 na mohabet. Na menya any confirmation bia na thought say bia my
oh yeah, confirmation na me de ma wo no. Ntina me fi say oh ba ntina me so me twen ho. Because na yeah fix time ntina
me flyer bia ntina me fi say amaso.
Oh okay. Okay.
But okay.
All right. Yeah, nra ensem no emwene ye were two issues. Ball kakra and afi omai enwomasua enso kakra.
Okay.
Farouk AL Wahab, a international diplomatic consultant, was saying represent amanya hudu bi tise Ghana ye wo anamsi for countries no or represent countries bi e wo Ghana ha. Vanuatu ka ho na island na me se fa me call for example.
Tonga Island.
From Adiomoko.
But survive. No, my hurricane around this time. Almost tsunami hurricane around this season.
Okay. And I have for country being for being representing.
West Papua.
When I matter to any matter, you know. We call her musician, we call her by Shashamali call her by or don't better.
Papua New Guinea. West Papua won't mean see her.
Are they?
On my airport, Indonesia, Makwa will be Engram. Into the whole country up to now, Nipa bear 5 penny to make PF free.
What is happening?
Sir, Indonesia are independent. The only black descent, and as the only African descent to the whole world up to now. They occupy the biggest island of the world in terms of population, Chromo 2.5, bigger than all the islands in the Pacific. But we need independence, and that is what we are doing. We are working on the independence.
And they
don't allow anybody to go there because island.
Okay.
And the shipping path through to go there, Indonesia for a block. Airport, Indonesia for a control airport. And they are complete. This is the only enclave in the world that we need access to any part of the world. And to our Prime Minister, who myself, as more or less quasi Deputy Foreign Minister, he's hosted by the UK, and Prime Minister Benny Winder, government of the West Papua or UK, not a Krumho. There be his only person who was lucky or not swimming with a boat and with him. From that time, Foreign Minister in Australia, and I honor and I under 2 or more into West Papua citizen be or any part of the world.
But mutmi your call score.
Indonesia for open link. But more no severe. So last time I catch you say a house in the only country or more prisons and python snakes in the guide into or much or good day na omaja emwano ewo the around the ahanti omuko emwano either ubipia manacho anti for more than we have a lot of documentary. We presented our case at our UN General Assembly. I myself, I was on the Commonwealth corridor of the UN 2019 to present a case on their behalf. We've been with the European Union. We are still pressing, but UK government, Holland government, other governments, and almost support. Until the first time, Kwana Omanya representation of the entire Africa to pull ACP, African Caribbean Pacific, to come and support the agenda because South Africa Ukraine independence, South Sudan into why I say the African descent, Usha Caribbean, Tex and Caicos countries in your population at 3,000, now a population of 2.5. Omini independence, Vanuatu at 300,000. The smallest island, Nauru Island, the whole country in Nomia 12,000. Ome Port Besa Demha. And Ukraine say Anwamana flight in sea. Omo a flag bearing nation. Share islands including your good country, Tonga Island. Tonga say Omo no more than even by 20,000. But it's a flag bearing nation. Inti the world has to come in, Africa has to push the agenda, say West Papua to be independent. It's a very sad story. But we'll get there.
Yeah. Where's India or one go no more than the prisoner no question.
Say omo our path.
Okay.
Omo do omoko.
Okay.
But the path omo do omoko gum wia.
Yeah, to
na omo tuma no maji.
Like ya can dey out me pie.
M1 omo drop food ma omo osro.
M1
drop food
prisoners, okay. Okay.
Feed you all right.
And you
know the Pacific, they have the Pacific, almost have the longest and the biggest your friends, the pythons in the world, because of more tropical, it's a very sad story. 2.5 million.
If I didn't know home video, no. Tonga Island. Okay, me and share the ato.
Kofi Island Island open as himself.
Tonga Island. Continue nani jawapa. Okay, honey. The why ni. Just soya popra trees and buildings are. I say Ghana ha bogo so die ya. Woman so die no. I flat. Just a super bibia. About 84,000 people have been badly affected. Disaster no air. They always say we are no better say ya shut up and the grader edwiko. And I say so how do they recover? We munina omo Africa na.
The Tonga Island is in the South Pacific. I count 14 islands of the Australia, New Zealand. The islands are sandwiched in between Australia and in the South Pacific. Say Tonga, Nauru, Solomon Island, Kiribati, Tahiti, Micronesia, Polynesia, Vanuatu, and a friend is saying New Caledonia, French for the French for 4 islands, West Papua, Papua New Guinea, PNG, and a Fiji. Okay. 14 to Tonga Kahum.
All right, maybe move on straight now. Men call this issue of my Ghana education and Sanama yababe we sports. Okay. Sports on the entire year we say ye na apostle ma kwanta edu ha na ma gena dwen kakra on the day you a year or park no so whether qualify as juju and also so far kwankyere na ye de ewremu e wo ho. And so to start with your education no say video no aye ready a yen share video bia yenuanom joy ekokoye ye na uhunu ocheche ni a or share how to create a folder utumi hunu say ono ankasa kra no yenim so hunu computer da but watch emofra ade say wo mo enhwe sa ade emma metwe nso hwe a wo mo ne nkranfo ene kumasefo nyina ehwe the same enso hwe say video na ready a ye be fa sa video no but generally ansa na be bo sa video no aja our hab ma me hwe Ghana education system oh why yes 3 years yeah about 4 years oh 4 years yeah 3 years oh why yes trimester oh why education minister say oh yenko semester oh why na we aba ebi susu say education minister we nam say wako school wa kwantuom wa bia schools ni bi ewo abroche na wa pass through education system wa behwe Ghana hade no at least a hybrid a ye be hunu de betumi aboa mofra no ewo ho a ono ene the best person. No echi wo hwa na wasen hu social media ebi si oyempam no na oye west ebi say obeduru ye no ye system no ntumi ama wantumi anwura mu amfa de opeso de ba no ama enti no he's been a whole lot because this is one minister na omanfo gidie woni mu sese e po bi obetumi a reform your education no because of the ono ankasa kra ye me call America na nse me ko hwe ni school a ono ankasa bia ye ono ane dia the level niema oye wo ho na ohwe Ghana ha as a minister a lot of questions the education system no e dey na ekoso
Maminchel once again Ghana education system I've said and I will say is one of the confused on the continent of Africa, but at the same time it could be one of the best at the same time in terms of the teaching skills nekakra. Ghana from somewhere independent visa not only Ghana and Kwan or a British colonized country, the British colonies, your education, your pick from the British, your emphasis was on the British prototype or the British type of education. And the African way and I say the Bebwain as compared to the other countries of Africa now. Gigi independence, modify system immediately after the independence. No, we are colonial masters, but yen shada and yamebua in suiti and aspirations and tiabesisa. The whole thing started with a language. that which language and now they started with education, and which of the national language are not the country the people were used to. A honor Ghana, we got it wrong. From day one, British no Ghana 1957.
Yeah.
We independent older than most of the countries na English for colonize virtually the whole Africa, West Africa. The oldest among the English countries. But Yansusuni Obia, adwin say ye take English for BBR 1-to-1. Ente mayenya problem. Ebi ni a constitution, ebi ni a police system, ebi ni say police for Mountain Barracks, English for system de mayen aye enti mentwem yansesano. Now, language has a key to play in child upbringing and in a learning process. It is what gives you the understanding. Education itself is a template, like a football. Mathematics is a template. But that is where the country Ghana has a problem. Me, I don't really, from the political side, I don't go there. I don't care about what the minister, I don't care about trimester, I don't care about semester. I care about the Ghana education. Countries of the world, Ubia try say ordain a mother tongue and a bechadie. But when you come to African continent, you call colonization, and we had colonial languages of our masters. Your friends say, official language. Official language, country Ghana, in English. But official language, country Ghana, we don't have 26% of Ghanaians brofo as we speak. Post-independent, and you badly performed. You badly done it. What I say? Now, that language now, only 26%. Look at since independent, 26% of Ghanaians in the Bitimaka be English. 15% now Bitimaka constructive grammatical English to understand. And you put these 15% in students in here together. So what is the official language here? So you got it wrong. Now, you share other countries are Omono the English as an official language, but they said we will not keep to it. The first person among the English colonized countries in Africa is Sechekama from Botswana in 1966. Onu kra de no yohene and I know Sawar Bruniba. But after near the independence, Sechekama went to the British, to the Queen, and Wakachum said, Yam Kofono, Afe na Brofono, ye besuanti ya di chair there, yentimi, and Yamfa Brofono. And Yania Pessi use your language in your friend Sechwana. Yam fancy and Kofona, the name of a language, ye the baby second language. Into a new timid in the national language and popular at the time, and or the Enobe first language, and or the English language in the back here. Let's go to the north of Africa. Egypt, or English, more or less. But one can't brofono, or the Arab, no any native language, and or the Bechad, in which Akran or Bonse or Buhun. Algeria, minimum say French colonized country, but what the Arab no the first language. One for French no crime will be used the native Berber. And what the back in the second, it was the child or the co-university or the doctorate degree, and what the French in the native, Obiat in the Chrome Casa, Arab no team Dusiade. And it's a watch that answer 1+1 or Arab in the enemy make us obetiase. Tunisia or a French hub, but Tunis for catch a French for so no, we will not use the French. Your native language is Arab, and your national language be used French number as a second. For Morocco, the official language is Arabic. One for French and Anye. Come to Mauritania, the native language in Arabic, one for French and Anye. Now, about East Africa, West Africa being a problem. Gambia, when Timan fa Nekasa and fa Stadi, or befa English. Sierra Leone, or befa English. Nigeria, as big as it is in Obefa English, and Ghana, the only D card started say, Moncabro, into can national language be an Ghana, Wabon, and I say, one could be anke. I want to say, in the Hunin start here. Uko East Africa, the whole East Africans, Yanko started from Uganda. Uganda, no for Swahili, the native language. Okay. And you can scholarize or you can educate yourself in Swahili.
Swahili,
Swahili,
professor.
Abe professor. because there was Swahilian professor ocha there were your friend is African school International School of African Affairs UK money there then or can Swahili ne bro for no marginal but on fa ho any Uganda into a parliamentarian or koka sabi nkibia yitwi anasa frafra e parliament into no krom for betiase ye discuss or betiase any Uganda and no this Swahili near in first no the English in back here Kenya. And then Kenya, Swahili is the first official language. English comes second. Tanzania, first official language. English is about second. Kosha, a smaller, tiny country of your friend say Malawi. And then Malawi, Malawi is the same thing like Ghana. Only English for the colonizing. But on also catch English for say. Mean call for no. The whole country up to now, crano. And yeah, they are English for the becono. 2%. So how do I educate my people in English? In Toronto, so me say Malawi, Ghana votarians now. Where are we?
Oh, sir.
Yeah. A voter line. Yeah, voter for Mutieno. Monye that routines, no. Votarians Malawi. Okay. And Malawi, no. No English, no. One shade the amfa into the Chua language, no. And what it's said, but one cried or ye say, obeying region by region. Region beyond language in a popular no. Not or the Achadie. And to one the Chuan Chadie. And what the Yao Ghana Yao YAO. And the Chadie. And what say you to Elom we, which is the voter, Ye Ghana no, or the Elom so Chadie. And what says Tonga language in so Chadie. And you go for your information, Tonga language, El Swahili,
Malawi. Okay.
Yes. Island, a country in the Pacific, by a language, was Swahili from fourth best language in Tonga language. In Ghana for Tonga, Munya said the Motiasiano. Now, share all these countries, Amabubudin, Oko Kongwa, Lingala is street language, Ki Congo, Otimi they are not the Chadie, but French as an official, but only the national language is Chadie. And Yama fee to Ghana. I say, assuming say you say. And cranny Johnny school because say on Timmy in Cabrofina mathematics now de Quacohano. And to the Brofina wanty, and the coach in mathematics are a double do, while failing in advance. Go for it, yeah. Now, interestingly, no, your national languages are because of modern day or those times.
Before I went back on, yes. Norfa, you find say the adults are Arabic, East, Swahili.
Yes.
West, no, Yemfa Hausa.
Language like Hausa, but Hausa is not the biggest language in the west of Africa. Fula travels longer than West Aye.
Fula the Edi.
No, Fula Bay, Fula the Guinea, the Madinke, Fula, Sierra Leone, Omuka Fula, and not travel dry about Cote d'Ivoire, Bunugu side na bear dry, a Burkina Faso, na Kwemosine. Fula language no travel wider. Okay. The Hausa is a Nigeria enclave and then Niger. These are the only two countries or more Hausa in the West Africa. So it is not true, say, the Hausa is the biggest language. Go Fulano or more across Mali. Look at the size of Mali. Look at the size of Mauritania. Ubenya Fula language, Madinke, any Mendenia, they didn't and on Sa language near big. Now, Ghana. Osha Diana. Nanki our national languages. Chi, I would say, is the most traveled or the biggest national language. And they say, person can be wicked crying and say, yes,
wicked no.
Yes, but yeah, limited now because Ghana opposition from the day of independence. A honor as our problem nearby. And Chisana and national language said the Botswana muye binu. No, Keba. And Tinia at that time predominantly no language and come kind of more no. And no come started the Chadi. And I will be who say because of opposition, no, Dombo Buzia, CPP, and this animal, the start here, no, and to me, and say, young phobia language, young fetchy, and no, ya dete parliamentar or comes to speak a man a tighty, a breath of brofone banning yet. Now, Ghana, you tree, in Tinkian fan say the Akan territorial zone, Eastern, Western, Brahaf region, Ashanti, okay, Okani in Aboma, and Akano, wider. And can your first national language because as we speak now so ujina Bolgatanga frafralanda Bolgatanga for mumfa tree frafra in the market They speak Twi better than you and I. Or far in the north. Into the 3 main biggest languages in our Ghana, and the Akan, which is the Twi, quote unquote. I've called any equipment in our home. You call it one. And then the Dabanis, the Dagomba. Then you can take Wala and then Frafra. There's 4. Greater Accra, a capital, until you're supposed to give them that kind of prominence. Into Kaga, Ebeba, Volta, Usa, into Kabere, the southern line, Fantini there, on the western, no, follow our Akan belt, no, and think it's not bad. In Kenya, 3 main, and now 4. The Ga in the south, the Ga will only be limited to the Ga Dangbe and then the Greater Accra. Into the Ga no Krano, Makrana, or Akan, or Frafra. And our your friend is saying, Wala, that's also big language. And Anka or a Dagomba Nikahwa. And the people in the Dagomba land, you know, can learn, they can school in the Dagomba language. People in the Akan territorial area, no, obia identity your northerness. For instance, or your MP, also on Cabro for on Tikri, but Omobamu studio Kofunimu, obia country chairman no. In the chairman, which part of Ghana, Obintka Akan? And to say you travel 64 years of independence. Now you crying air bonia. What do we do? And to me, when say a certain generation must give birth to another to continue. And to now say ache anasa achia and susumuye. And to over the years, you know, education ministers, education reforms, education whatever no mabenyano. And kaesa obia sorry say no. Aye denti na Ghana. Yetiminya 80% of mathematics failure across board. And then English now I can from 64 no share the best performed subjects. Our SHS. Never say English in the top one. Best performed subject. Students a pass in English and English is not up to 40% nationwide. Mathematics. I don't know what the other year the subject say. I know the bed decide your future and you comment maths and English. No, wouldn't mean pass English because one English na say. And one English na so mathematics understanding so sometimes you know. I am and the madia fail mathematics ni fail English ni me no. Ni determine with destiny. Say koye carpenter excuse me ko tonko local one ni bi. Anase koye tailor anase koye we ni determine. And that is where Ghana young focus of education. No, one, the first and the biggest mistake in is we must make sure say you better revert in your timetable of either semester or trimester or whatever. That is not the issue.
Reverted to have a national language.
English, a national language. Na yentimi manya say enkrane ntini manase because say wo ko high tech of education. The ministers ni nyina ye no. High tech of education no. Where does education begin? Education, let's begin from kindergarten. Kindergarten was an originated education version by the Germans. German for the buy. What does it mean? Kinder, garden, the garden, but we put it together as children's playing ground.
Okay.
What the crown calls unko suade. Yes, unko suade so unko physics. Okotumrika, okodiagro, okotonyum was how to play with objects. Seesaw, and only kindergarten. Kwaya ha kwhwe se kindergarten kra no mo be 3-4 years no mathematics no mo ye agrobia anim nti akra na nkasa no na adwene aye hot share wo papa na ade no koye no ene to begin with owie kindergarten na obe start sa preschool no hwe preschool Ghana akra be rua class 1 na compared to America because okay say education minister of America ye musa ne say doctor say America akra 5 years. I was starting class 1 and I said your friend is saying primary school 1 no sakra no yamane science wo ya na yamane science ya kire no obi bo trumpet music no ye nti omwom program no recreational period nko a any sightseeing if I just say no krom hana there be antisadia we have to invoke that into education system because how do we have schools across Accra high profile schools emu bia ni ho a ye wo field kran ni di agro all the international schools wo krom ha gigi nyina kwa ho se playing ground ba kokra ho so what education are you giving to the kids because they need a certain balance of recreation they need a certain balance of a play now I started primary 5 ne subjects all ye ne be 10 me ba wo krom all 7 years no Makachro, ni kilos, akran weight, 1 million slim and 10 and bass slim pa. Owe be 28 kilos, now the books here 15 kilos. ɛna ɔde kɔ school enti nkura ne nyinaa develop om nyinaa bɛyɛ cadaverous nkura ne nyinaa koakoa owi a pressure no tika mu a ne maame de no kɔ fie wada because pressure de ato no so wɔ hɔ no enti yama enema bi a ɛho hia nkura ne nuye no. That is what our education is going
and
through.
And quickly, Mama, for this video, yes, I say education system. No, now yentie or chechire no. Any asua for no answers are one de Emma. What exactly is the problem? Language ne ka ho. Anase niema kandia omudi esua de no na ama issue no aye issue. Ghana, yen politics are yakofa broni de aba. Your education yakofa broni de aba. Yen bibia enti anya wanwa se Ghana ni tan Ghana ni mu hu broni anu wa mana wa tu. Ne kasa na ye pe ni bibia ye pe na husuo ye pe ni triwi ye pe bibini de bia ye mpe eninti etan ye ho se bibifo yemfa this video sak be audio line no emame na okay yentie no.
I take a seat at Giradogo Presby School in the Pandai district of the Northern Region. My aim is to find out how students in JHS2 were coping with information communication technology lessons without computers. Today's lesson is how to create a folder.
To create a folder, before you can able to create a folder,
Pardon the spelling error and concentrate on what the teacher has to say about how to create a folder.
Create a folder. Before you can able to create a folder, when you on your boot on your computer, we have some place you click. You click and you will see the place folder. And when you click, the folder will, the empty folder will appear. And then you open it and put all your documents inside.
I am confused about what the teacher is saying, so I intervened. Do you know what a folder is?
No. Who knows what a folder is? Folder is a symbol where you keep or keep your what? Documents inside for the future use.
What did your teacher say?
He said that a folder is where you keep your documents for future use.
Folder is a kind of storage device which where the documents are kept.
A folder is a form of distance. Is a form of picture when you keep your distance, your things inside. Example like information or documents. There.
Kind of a computer when file or data input.
What is happening here is sad, perhaps tragic. This teacher has been employed under the National Youth Employment Program. He is expected to impart knowledge to the children. Unfortunately, the children don't understand the lessons, but the teacher insists they are doing very well.
Yes, they understand.
Did they tell you they understand? Does it show that they understand?
Yeah, the reason why I'm sure that they understand is that when I contest them class tests or class exercise, they'll perform.
Now the topic changes to what is a scanner.
Scanner is a program inside the what? Computer. It's a program and we store inside the what? Computer. And we use to scan pictures or what? Our own. Scan is to you to when you have the information, your documents, and you want the information to be inside the what? Computer, and or send it to different areas or offices. You scan it inside your computer.
Pacha teacher na bre mo release ne kakra.
Wa kura wutie wa bre.
Hey! O say onim say oye omodan ya.
When you contest them, they are able to answer the questions very well. So they are doing very well.
Eja Farouk.
Okay, Kofi. So let's look at it from that point. He, the teacher himself, no, or me fan say adum sa ono so okay enti or struggle kakra but busa ho say once again senka kushashi ena no ka kire nkura no in his own understanding it would have been relatively maybe easier. Sure. Said Dagbani ena nko ka kire nkura na it would have been relatively easier. Na mi musa said countries of the world that omayeyi and education yen started from countries that were not under colonization and as obian colonize woman obian who okofa any other major language called the British. One fa Romania ni native and national language Romanian and one of the actual madi or the does that mean say we can't have a Romanian professor here? Answer is we can have obabe pepe. Chinese chamama okra to universities no mom kusuade no bia antwe no native Chinese kwa no ntimi ntwe utimi ka but no the suade or the chade. China mpacho English any language there be. Japanese a native language of the Japans mpacho or the English na chade. Answer is no. Germans or the German any native language one kofa Russian one kofa French and one kofa America say mo dominate here Second World War nti ye be fa language they didn't do it. The tiny country of Dutch Holland, how do you think say Dutch or not needing a native language Dutch nature there? Did they not anticipate say obeko outside of the world but today Chroma Dutch professionals obaha wow so come from you can't stand them even with the English. Yanko the Belgian or can Flemish and Osaka the Belgian French. French name no onka obi language or the French and the can. Anameboa. Ko Bulgaria when they colonize no. Ko Czech Republic or ka Czech. Slovakia or the Slovak and the can Bulgaria or the Bulgarish and the child. Some countries they didn't pick Russian. Albanian or the Albanian language or the Suande. Kosovo or the Kosovan language in the does that not allow them to go to America and do master's degree program? No. And internationally, so bia u free akra anka uko UK. English as a first language, obia kwa determination time ebia 8 months bia 1 year why ansa no spring. What ade na se wo ma mekasem? What ade na se wo language na wo ba? Enti na fe na obey construction of different mind there can you only switching over the language which will not take you 1 year. Could you problem ni saying but yen there
ye vocabs to say computer is ye beka say bia be for fidie bagemba ye be coin yibi na de amano ye lack the vocabs to ebetumi de awura sa niam anyinam anyway say sha asia bia ye beba vocabs na beba ye
Mazakofi you are not telling me say Swahili start is the child na computer we say. About what I say. Development and then generational change, comes and it reflects with the language and it reflects with the attitude of the people at any given time. Japanese one starting a computer into American in another British different computer Japan for they don't call it computer. And language you need automatically anyhow you describe it ebeba. It is the capital and the biggest mikofi.
Politically, no. Party see when they
because me, if our Wahab today wants to venture into politics, my campaign will not be tax reduction. My campaign will be when I become the president of this country, every subject in this country will be taught in 3 language. Over when the election hands down. So BC free SHS. Maybe himself free language. Using your language to educate.
So, you kofa chia egbefobedwa enkranfobedwa.
Kofi
okofa egbe
Kofi Adoma Wangwani hold on. Kofi, it's a country that has a constitution and has a law. Ghana is not short of law. Country yamra ema citizen. Kofi yetimika cho say about 8 akoda. So abako akoda.
Sure.
It is the same way say what the spirit and the will. The political will, the financial will need your bobusia ye adia dadenti ye bobusia switch off. Ghana near right hand drive.
Yeah.
Everybody you call 1974. When the catch is call right hand drive, left hand drive. Yeah, call we left the British and went to American system. Inti adenti ni entiminko. na Kofi interestingly no ye we nyina wi abedu 64 years of independence no Ghana Education Service na nkasa no wasa be che schools no mu make second circle institution or pick for second circle institution ono na wa ye no school no gidi eye robust eye den or see grade A schools, grade B schools, grade C schools, grade D and grade E. Say still counting. Now our public schools now be your grade A. Now crowd we say school now kon utim say grade 8 crowd a grade you know F crowd o nya nko. Enti adan na do at the end of the season say yeah SHS yeah wasi exams now kofa we now the nene obi a ote presec. Have you been fair to the key citizens?
All right, so quick breakdown. Statistics are eba nansen ye kenkan nipa ehwe Ghana kasa ye kano. Common languages are ewo Ghana Ashanti ena edi kan 16%. Ena Aigbe ewe 14%. Fanti 11.6%. Bron ena twaso 4.9%. Dagomba ena twaso 4.4. Dagbani etwaso 4.2. Dagadi anase Dagaba eye 3.9. Kokomba etoso with 3.5. Ena Achim eye 3.2. Ga eye 3.1. Ena Ades no ye kan ni nyina bomu emma no 31.2 like Ades na womo figure yi percentage in form ti ye kan ni nyina ebomu. Enti breakdown no this is how it stands.
Kofi, I challenge that breakdown completely because even when Sawoka is 16%, Sawoka say languages are a man for follow edit radio ni man yes it is not possible. Greater Accra region enquire almost 7 million. Accra city now no host to about 7 million population. Which numbers are we talking about here? Chairman radio programs am host to Krumha. In the morning, more political shows across board. Nipa share all the segments, put the radio stations together. Nekofakoye English programmer, excuse me to say, joy, and some few stations now, English program no. Program be numti. Yaka kokomba or radio station be wahasi. But yaka kokomba waha. And there is no way I'll challenge anybody say the Gbani language of the Dagombas no kokomba no bigger or no year ahead of Dagomba. That's not even in terms of the size of the population of the two. No, you can't say me whoever did that did a bad job. I'm sorry. The poster no, on some review. There is no way say the Achim sorry
Ghana Statistical Service
because say omo mom call say Ghana Statistical Service omo mom say research omo tia kra ha agiska no di ko hotel no di e and o man ko baabi omo chem baabi krom ko and how they could tell me say Kokomba language is bigger than Achim language, all things being equal if in terms of population. What are they talking about? It is complete. You see, these are some of the things that they induce our system. We'll get the wrong information, feed in the wrong system, and get a wrong result. Because it doesn't stand. Basa, see ye language in Kratwa etu China. This time a chroma, Gans, diffu chas antifo. Are you aware?
Yeah.
Ko Tamale. Neko hwe se so benya TZ dia. Neko Tamale fufu nom di no ho. So let us not say we should not toy and play politics with what is called education. It doesn't wash.
Teacher ni bi ekọ class and obisa enkra no question bi. It falls in conversation I have yentie the course or classroom or Ghana here.
I just want to help. I want to help. Hey!
Start the video, mami.
That's what I'm saying. That who can speak English here? I just want to help. I want to help. Hey! Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Do you understand what I'm saying? I said who can speak English here? Huh? Nobody. But do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? If I talk, do you understand? If I talk, do you understand? Huh? Hey, you're ready.
Koviadma. Yeah. Going forward, but your uncle.
Oh, Crano, almost
and I make sure say out of desperation. How do you sit here? Accra we say now Manabe struggling to Accra we in SHS. What they then be do JSS we abe pass SHS. And while system washa that critic say and crying fairly. Oh, the Jampabon and the dress code is okay. And Pabwani there, it doesn't affect education. Any dress code. But the reality of the matter is that Osha and crowd we should say despaired. What him so why disturbed and kasa. What you say? I just obepe jan in say teacher mami kofi. Because omo to us the obeti say ba kwase teacher mpache me kodwon so aba. Enti onim de oye. Ne maame de ne kwa onko. Because a teacher ne ko kan brofo akere. Enti we are saying say person what the best education system abrofoni no obia all over no. It is not true say the colonial language is the official language ness or the child there and no a problem. And the education minister no instead say you concentrating on the technicalities no.
And the school where you been doing RC I war END
na
JHS students so
Kwaku ovi ade are ho say teacher na mu yi no computer yi
yeah
there yan say ye be kwa koyi na di na anadwu ya nti mu yi e mu anya de and na education for be yi na di man there see a fan you why and say no child for education ya employ enti mo pa mo contacting say na anadwu say papa no betin school that is a political decision. Somebody's mistake, somebody must pay for the price will be mistake and in ye no krum ha because say the root cause na teacher no mu ka ha say be all kasa abrofo no say root cause dey hia obia entu bu say onu no ko school level ben wa wie SH we hwe kra no akọ polytechnic bi awie yes
or even university
and wa wie and onu amu a struggle entu kofi Ghana education no enye obia na ayeyen and enye any we don't need to go technically far. Semester is not the solution. Trimester is not the solution. Academic whatever no system no.
Let's move to a local language.
Let's move, sir. Young start education because coffee.
But enkechi language.
Papa, what are you talking about?
Point in time.
Astronaut, your friend is a Weber right or started playing no. Now you know what so ni nua. Kofi na your Dreamliner. What are we talking about? Did Americans start like this? About 100 years ago.
Aladi, I'm saying, we call Ghana Education Service or Muwe no so there's a new order aba say kids in primary school must be taught in their local dialect. Is it an attempt or you think it's not enough?
Pacho. Then again, Ghana play with works. We play with works. Implementation doesn't come. The whole can your Ghana your education committee on education or parliament. The committee on education were a higher body than the education ministry. They're supposed to be the advisory board, constitutionally approved advisory board. Is that not the case? In the board, the crab be war education ministry now or panel. The say, Oma Parliament, 9 approved Ghanaian languages, national languages, Oman Parliament. Why not can be apart from English or Parliament? So why do they have the balls to call Ministry of Education say after Saudi and we implement it or no Parliament what my implement
it? The call is Yensankwe local languages.
Kofi Yanya sa menu mienu tu ha no. Now comes to say Kofi Aduma University, brother University, sister University. Technical University ukrum ha. Other universities ukrum ha. Yen nyina yen put here together. Hwan pa na ye pen free ni nsem obetimi de na adwene say or ye bibi or ye modification or develop bibi. How say Obiawe University of Science and Technology koye engineering and now Owia Osako Swami magazine fit ania oye mechanic and wokosua
Alaji meba sesia ye be wura sports no nso mo meba questions bebre no eba omanfo edi ho nkom I think it's an issue you raise Ghana for any age ho does it say a radical na?
Yes, we have to go radical way said ye pese si yetima change near national agenda. Na ye ma party A, party B, MPP, NDC. Now monfa omu manifesto eme rule country there. This is an agenda. It should be an independent agenda. Every Ghanaian on support to. Na ye look at it say, too late it is not. Ovi syllabus any eche. And run the syllabus by a certain curriculum. Shall say syllabus no much then. Does it benefit all of them? And I say, equally, I must share the sapa and a debi. Schools ni biwa kofi. Since on creation SHS, nipa etima passes school na ko university nu too. How does it work?
You have try this issue so but before we sorry no ye lead you na apostle makwanta atwa so pacho the day video na ready a pacho mo mama me They are you patch of Genesis. I'll bet you had that when you can run with TV no so. And all corner. Na video shall say security and I raise a lot of issues. Say Black Stars camp. If you say me mobile, if you say yeah the man be huna me our camp we say yeah the human be aba camp ho and will be covered the video at the by. They didn't know how to get in Sashi. I won't pay. Wabampaye ewie no onam touchline center line no eso won say wabekọ ona ekọ no na ya our hab hwe no din we hu say 1 2 3 so atogo 1 2 3 so say ye powder say Saturday night powder ana say ye malam powder ana say ye chalk bi a malam atwetwe ewo board so apopade ama no no otugu ho no one can tell, but it brings to mind say as they say juju eteki over ama e kan won na ama ye Black Stars here bre o background in sports inti na me ji wadwen wo hwan sana yakọ the spiritual angle with Apostle Amakwata.
Okay, so footballer ekojina park so you say Accra folk was a management member,
yeah,
and me sanya mani nyina no toys. The unfortunate aspect ni say the day a player or a European born boy,
yeah,
woman kasanya ma we no enye international arena, an international platform of modern day onim say obia be hwe the whole world be hwe ye be zoom no, all these kind of things. So I has no kotokodia there was our intimidation phobia for number one. We played that mind game what the Zobeka Jacob Net and in cook mas got for say a kusuashan in tosha humbian toshan ko yewu ansa ne yakobobon. What I say, a gamer need play on the minds of especially Kotoko near the Ashomo. But to me, from where I sit, there is no juju a bit because football is two things: is the capacity, and then the capability and the endurance. We need a money juju bien wa etim share a coincidence.
Was a more bisa video no way year 2015 AFCON final Ghana Ivory Coast video where is here.
Oh, you opponent in Echino. You call marathon penalties. Lucia. But let me ask you, say, is there any African country, including even the polished Arabs, and juju and juju? It doesn't like Egyptians so moba and Hali or to tune so go feel this so. But the many chance where your international platform say any team say any team. Next say almost critically and say are there English team and come back as well good team name Nimase because what is the meaning of sharing concussion and I say throwing that in obianim the mindset of Africa oh idea yani them the park it cannot change anything where an old video but I believe say to me I don't think say there's any jujua a team influencing a match. I don't think say it is like that.
Finally Milo yampamuna and answer want na
well say Ghana and Pamna na Omaya Boni because the first person to raise issue when Milo came here before South Africa 2009 2010 I raised that issue. Then Radio Gold we have a program minya kwahwe Milo CV so Milo CV no was an empty CV.
Milo no him
the CV na bibia ni so what he captured was that eye na ho na nije say all ba be hu Michael Asian life eye na ho say mo pa mo ko famra that management in famra say wo hu Sule Muntari na player opena sempa ne Sevnapia na no onso da say obehun so ogina physically a obe training meaning say 2010 the quartet was there, the squad was there, the team was there. Into a buyer it eclipses his weaknesses. Now world all over apart from country Ghana 64 years Ghana experienced Ghana intelligent Ghana when the Beko tournament and the coach cannot communicate with the player and he has to speak through your friend and say translators, it must be a very madness because Milo free Ghana no baby or ke du koboko ara fon kwa du koboko na pam no or Philippines the koboko na pam no he couldn't win anything oje Ghana ye do baby e do ye no and onya din and or the koi but after that no Milo and man winning match be any country Philippines the koboko ni din echi man koi and bringing Milo back na team ni ho constructive team to say Suleni Sevnapia nim de odemano Asian nim de odemano Laie Kingston, these were boys who were made up already. Milo didn't make anybody. Now confronted with the reality, say, now it's Milo against Ghana. No. That is what we have. So for anybody, I mean, every president, all of them, they are my good friends. But to you guys, please, realities is realities. There's nothing that we can get out of this coach. Who can language asema me pacho a coach will struggle and even try to speak. Neska be $37,000 origin. And 20 minutes for be managing in English, no communicate simple English. One thing that you people didn't watch and Ghanaians didn't look. Your deputy coach, I know a Ghanaian. What stopped the coach say, "Ya man, coach na touchline to communicate." Rather no, Milo no ne or speaking omuko your dressing room. Nis translator and ni player and kasa. What really happened? What was the case? Say Maswa kuna do de no kokoye den. Until if Milo cannot go to the touchliner, world all over, Messi craig na touchliner ni original field design coach in kasa. Ronaldo ye tian of field anameboa. Share me baby a Milo koye. Na oma Comoros coach. On the first time ni say college jubilation this year your Berman presidential award. What I say because we share country Ghana, Sierra Leone, Kofi Ombo match, Omni Cote d'Ivoire. I was in Freetown. Players who don't buy in back ekura no obo any team. Goalkeeper no weird age or 23-year-old boy on in Aberdeen. And then o man go outside and go training baby obo local team Sierra Leone league 8 teams no onu obi abosa ni train okoye no and of lungi everybody tue. So the reality is that Milo say be going through ye be lose to Nigeria. Milo has nothing to offer Ghana.
Yadasipi eja Farouk AL Wahab ene ndin ko apostle mo akwata trawaton so ema me gidi